The BeamLink-Duo comes with this nice and compact carrying case. There are two layers. On the top layer, it has the two transmitters and the receiver. Underneath it are all the things that you need to carry with it. Like most wireless transmission systems, the receiver and the transmitter both use antennas that are pretty easy to screw on. Just go ahead and give it a little twist to the right, and after that, all you got to do is flip on the power button once it's powered, either by the connecting to the AC power or an NFP battery. If you have a V-mount, it also accepts that as well through DTAP. Be sure to use a V-shape on the antennas so they can send the best signal out to the receivers, as well as receive the signal from the transmitter. It's recommended that you put your receiver about 6 feet above the ground to get best results. In this particular case, we had it outside our press box, and we used 12-foot HDMI cables to feed into our switcher, which is inside the press box. It also has SDI inputs and outputs on both the receivers and the transmitters in case your camera has SDI. But we use HDMI outs as well as HDMI transmitters and switchers. We set up our wireless transmitters in two locations: the outfield center field wall camera, in which it was set up to be used for pitches most of the time, as well as down the third baseline where we could get a different angle of both the pitcher and first base. We also had an opportunity to use the BeamLink-Duo as a sideline camera during a football game, in which we had the receiver inside and the camera and transmitter outside, and we thought that the results were great. The transmission was awesome. Even though there were a lot of fans in the stands, we still were able to get a clean image and were able to use the camera well. While most transmitters sub $1,000 are smaller, the BeamLink-Duo transmitters are still compact enough that they can fit onto our gimbal or tripod setups pretty easily without being in the way. The only reoccurring issue we had with the BeamLink-Duo are these grainy-like pixels that appeared. I have a few theories as to why, possibly because the signal was weak due to being almost 500 feet away. Maybe the image got stale due to the camera not capturing anything new, but it appears that the issue was solved when the camera gathers new information to transmit. This issue only happened on our unmanned center field camera. Had the camera had an operator changing the image more frequently, I'm sure this issue would be resolved. As you can see, when the new light frequency data introduced by the players moving into the stale image, it is fixed. This also could be the camera and the transmitter combination, but it isn't a deal breaker by any means, just annoying in the circumstance of an unmanned camera.